Welcome to the video Vort. Moshe Rabbeinu sends a message to Sichon Melech Heshbon, and he says, let our people cross your land, quote, just as kasher asuli b'nei Esav hayoshvim b'seir, v'hamoavim hayoshvim ba'ar. Just as the children of Esav, meaning Edom, did for us, and just as the Moabites did for us. In that, they let us through their land, or they allowed us to purchase provisions as we were passing. And Moshe Rabbeinu wants Sichon to do the same for us. The problem with this request is that it seems that Edom, the children of Esav, did not allow us free passage. And the Moabites did not give us provisions, or even allow us to purchase provisions. So what does Moshe Rabbeinu mean when he says, do to us, Sichon, treat us the way the children of Esav treated us, the way the Moabites treated us? We certainly don't want that. The Rashbam says the answer is lying right in front of our face, in plain sight. Because the pasuk says, Moshe Rabbeinu asks, do to us, treat us, Sichon, the way b'nei Esav hayoshvim b'seir, hamoavim asher ba'ar. Not all b'nei Esav are the same. They're the good guys and the bad guys. Not all Moabites are the same. They're the good guys and the bad guys. The majority were bad, but there were some good ones. The one in Ar, in the case of Moab, and the ones in Seir, in the case of Bnei Esav. Yes, there are good guys and there are bad guys, and they shouldn't all be painted with the same broad brush strokes. So when Moshe Rabbeinu says to Sichon, treat us the way Moab and Esav did, he means the way these particular Moabites and these particular Bnei Esav did. And in here lies a very valuable message. When it comes to individuals, people, families, communities, even nations with whom we have severe, significant differences, not everybody should be judged by the group in which they are part of. Not every individual should be judged based on the family that they're part of. Not every individual should be judged even by the actions that they take, if those actions are not their entire identity of who they are. And this is true, says the Torah, when it comes with our sworn enemies, Esav and Moab. If it's true with our sworn enemies, Esav and Moab, don't look at all Bnei Esav the same. Don't look at all Moabites the same. Then how much more should it be true with members of our own family? Members of the Jewish community, different communities, different families, different styles, different people, even individuals. An individual that I might have trouble with, I might have an issue with. But those actions of that individual, not the whole person. Just like I would not want them to judge me by one failing, by one failure, by one weakness. I shouldn't judge them by one failure, by one weakness, by one failing. And that is a particularly poignant message when it comes to Tisha B'Av. And if perhaps we're able to look at our neighbors and other communities and even other nations with a more nuanced view, perhaps we will mitigate Sinah b'Yisrael and as a consequence bring Shalom al Yisrael. Good Shabbos.